Hey everyone, Meosity here, welcome back. Today we're restarting the corpse torch run because I was a bit of a moron and decided to mess with a shambler. Or rather had a forced fight with a shambler because everyone kind of wanted to fight with it and it did not go well, to say the least. So yeah, here we are. We're restarting the run and I'm redoing a few things here just a little bit. I guess we're going to be taking strategic withdrawal right off the bat with Baristan, and with Boudica, I'm going to be trying actually to take Iron Swan off of her because I noticed that a lot of the times where I wanted to use it, I couldn't. So we're going to be taking that off and just putting Iron Hack on so we have more damage up front. So when Howling End is down, we have more damage that we can do instead of just toe-to-toeing when she already has a taunt, or I don't necessarily want to have her stuck in row 2. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not necessarily sold on it, but it's a thought. The other thought I had was possibly putting Breakthrough on, but I didn't necessarily want to have another thing that was going to put Winded on her when right away she didn't have a way of getting rid of the Winded. So possibly that's a thing I'm going to trade out for Breakthrough later once Toe-to-Toe is upgraded. We'll see what happens, but yeah, here we go. Back to the Corpse Torch run. So now that we're at the end, we have the Foetor available to us. I am going to be going to the Foetor. Hopefully we get the trophy that gives us the plus 25 inventory slots, because I would like to be using the rabbit. And that would just stack really well with the rabbit because the max HP per 4 food items, yada yada yada. We're still going to be using the Corpse Light Torch. And I really don't see too much else here for other stuff, so we're just going to be grabbing the whiskey flasks, we're going to be grabbing the whiskey bottles, and quite honestly, we're going to be grabbing anything that can up relationship chance, and these wild teas because they can get rid of bad quirks, which there's a few things here that might be interesting to get rid of, so I'm going to get rid of Hemophiliac first. That's a horrible bleed chance down, and sickly, just because I don't want the diseases. Hoping that I don't lose Daredevil from Dismiss, but the other trait on Pair I'm not too concerned about, but here we go. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay, only got rid of Sickly. Alright, so putting these on the Wainwright.
Improvement. A new variable.
We do have baubles in case we run into a hoarder. And at the Mastery Trainer, I'm thinking once again Howling End and Double Tap just for the damage, the crit rate, and on Double Tap in particular, the extra thing that goes along with Double Tap. Always good stuff. So, alright, well, you know what? Let's put that on Dismiss for now just because we're going to be using Grape Shot a little bit. And that'll hit 2 targets. And then from there...
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
And then our Songbook of Touching Dirges. And we'll see what happens at the Foetor. Oh, I mean, nothing bad. I'll take it.
The rancid
All right.
grows unchecked.
Well, on the plus side, the layer is first. So, I get to figure out almost right away if I'm going to get the trophy I want. And then I get to go to the caged creature and then the Chirurgeon's table for all the extra stuff. Or, I mean, I could go to the cache. But I really think I should go to the Chirurgeon's table because of some really good stuff that can happen there, so... Let's find out. Quite honestly, I think I've reset this maybe 4 or 5 times now. I really want that freaking trophy. That's how bad my luck is right now.
The landowner's manor. Do you hear the child's cries?
Probably turn that down. Been playing without my headphones again. I think my mic is picking up the sound. So, this is one thing that I've I've been kind of thinking while I've been playing lately, and for Baristan in particular, and see if you guys hear this or if I'm just kind of crazy. So, the sound effect that plays when Baristan uses Retribution, does this not remind you of some of the swine? I think I talked over that one, but next time that he uses Riposte, ask yourself, does that remind you of the swine? Right, let's get the other. And I'm probably gonna regret doing that. Yeah, there's only one. So let's take out him, and we can burn those corpses. He's less threatening than some of the other stuff that was there.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
That's 5, so if we do that, she's down. And quite honestly, Boudica. We get another one. We get another one. Alright. Rape shot. Take out the one that's not blinded. Wicked hack. And Noxious. Of course. I think we can finish this one up though. Alright. Just for gigglies because it's gonna die. Does it remind you of swine? Alright, so let's get that strengthening on Dismas. Yeah, we'll try to blight him. Really? Okay. Well, Butcher goes down. Actually, I want a retribution there.
Fast. Wow. Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
Right. Double tap, get rid of corpses, deal with Lord. Sounds good in my head.
The slow suffering.
Wicked hack. It's about half health. Man, he's got a backhand there. Alright. Well, since Dismas is there, point blank. And we might as well heal up. No, we can't heal up, so death blow. On to the child. Well, I immediately see things I like for the run. That is a good thing. The rat skull is really, really good for Dismas. Egg's Horde is actually not bad, especially if I put that on like Baristan. Ghastly Gruel is amazing for healing. I am going to be very, very disappointed if I get Bumper Crop. Why? I'm almost tempted to go on the run because I got Rat Skull. Like, I like Rat Skull and I like Ghastly Gruel. This is the 4th or 5th time in a row I've gotten Bumper Crop now as the first one. Words cannot say how disappointed I am. I really don't like Bumper Crop. Like, I really do not like Bumper Crop.
Born to a corpulent half.
I'll do it just because how little I get the Rat Skull.
Degeneracy.
Maybe I can make this work with something else, but like, oh wow, what is with that luck? Harvest Hunger on literally everyone. Well, this is gonna be a thing, everyone. This is gonna be a thing. Alright, let's get that retribution up. Because Harvest Child's gonna hit him at least once. Really? Really? Alright, well, there's only one way we're getting out of this. It's not bad yet, so let's Noxious Blast him. And I have a plan, so let's Howling End. Really? Well, fine. Sir? Heal Dismas.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Alright, Retribution. Toe. And we're getting there. Alright, double tap.
A breakthrough.
And this could be bad. Kill the child.
Well done.
Alright. Why did it have to be bumper crop? Alright, well, we got this stuff, so let's use it. Ghastly Gruel. That's obviously going on Para. Baristan is gonna get Eggs Horde. Dismas is getting the Rat Skull. Then from here, I'm going to make the very bad decision of going to the academic study to the Chirurgeon's table.
There's danger on this path.
And so here's the thing. I really would like... I'm not sure this is going to work too well, actually. I know what the combat item is from this thing. Have I gotten the trinket from this?
Amidst the spoils, an
I have.
object of unparalleled power.
So that could actually work really well with some things from the Shroud. So it might be worthwhile to go there if I can't get anything better. I'm just trying to think of how to salvage the trophy and other things of this situation. Because I would really like the plus 25 item thing. However, I might not necessarily need that if I don't get it soon enough. Like, if I don't get it until the very last area, it's definitely not going to be worth getting. And if I have to use the sluice to re-roll that to get it in the last area, it's not going to be worth it. So let's Howling End this guy. That's a thought, because if I don't get it, the Foetor isn't gonna be in the next area, but the sluice might be, which would allow me to re-roll it for the next set of areas. But if it's not like that, I don't think going for the Foetor again is going to be worth it. In which case I might want to go for a thing from the Shroud, or maybe even possibly... Let's get the Urchin again.
Steady.
Oddly enough, the Tangle. As much as I don't like the Tangle either. He's got 3 and 2, he'll die. Revelry, get rid of stress. Rape Shot, getting rid of them, just gotta deal with that worm. Bolster, getting rid of stress. Heal Dismas.
The path of exculpation need
Not sure why that only did 1. It's a little odd.
lethality writ large.
You're getting rid of 1 corpse, that'll make another. So I gotta get rid of him. I'm not sure the Revelry is gonna be worth it, so let's get rid of him. First worm dies, and that's that.
In crisis, no
Alright.
gain is insignificant.
Now on to the fight that I'm not sure is a good idea. But yeah, I really do wish they would do something about that whole trophy situation, because, like, kind of like I said there, that was the 4th or 5th time, well, in the last video you saw me get the bumper crop first, and then I can't remember how many times I reset after that, but at least 3 or 4, so that's like 4 or 5 times in a row that I got... Ooh, yeah, we'll put weakening on them. The bumper crop in a row without getting... So, yeah, I really thought it was supposed to be like a 50-50 of which trophy I got. But if I got the same trophy 5 times in a row, is it really a 50-50? I can't tell you how many times I've tried to get other trophies too, and it's like, no, I want this one, not the one I've gotten how many times in a row. So it's kind of like what they did with the pets and things like that. I kind of wish they would go, okay, you get to pick which trophy you get for beating the boss, because either way you get its head, you know? Alright, let's double tap him. Wow, obliterated. I don't mind so much in the fact that, you know, I don't get the trinkets and stuff like that I want as much, because I understand that there are a lot of them that you can find throughout an entire area. But the fact that, you know, I think it's supposed to be a 50-50 at least on some of these trophies. And I just have such horrible luck finding the ones that I would like to use on whatever build I'm trying to go for, and then I end up not doing it and having to, you know, go for something else in the run. That just bugs me. Well, I'm gonna have to get rid of that corpse. Either way, I'm gonna have to get rid of that corpse, huh? Yeah, you're not very hidden now, are you? Alright. Here he is again. And for once, I don't get a ghoul with him. So let's get rid of that urchin, blighting him. I'm gonna toe-to-toe her up. Which unfortunately doesn't get rid of that winded on her. So using Howling End is not gonna be worth it for now. We're gonna take aim on Dismas. Only is gonna give him 1 crit for now. She did get a disease, but with how this guy works, he's probably gonna remove it at some point. Blighting them again to get rid of the urchin. He's got 2 turns left. Gonna Retribution on Baristan. That way we can Adrenaline Rush on her and not have a taunt not go off. That also gives her plus damage for a few turns. Dismas can we have a double crit. So what we're going to actually do is Grape Shot for now, hitting both of them, getting a strengthening, and next turn he can just take one of them out, I think. And she can probably Howling End to almost take another out. That'll put another Blade out. That'll kill the urchin. Bolster, get rid of that stress that's building up so badly in this fight. Survey says we got 2 worms. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. So that would do 25 to him. Or I can take this guy out.
Messy, but effective.
Retribution, Baristan, so they go at him. Going to burn that corpse after doing this. Have to heal Baristan soon. We can't Adrenaline Rush quite yet. But what we can do is... We're not going to toe-to-toe quite yet. But let's start going at him. I'm wondering about killing him first, because if I leave this worm there, Dismas can actually hit him easier. I might have to deal with the other one though. I have Stimulant, so I can just take aim and then Stimulant hit him. Strategic Withdrawal, putting that combo on. Ooh. Healing Baristan. Healing Boudica. Oof. Alright, Stimulant. Double tap, 25 damage.
Brilliant conclusion.
He's down to 27 after his heal. Gotta heal Baristan again. Alright, this is gonna be a gambit. I think we can get the guy down, though. Death Store. Dismiss is gonna go. Stimulant. Then Grape Shot.
The work continues.
Healing Boudica so she doesn't die.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Killing this one. Figured it would eat. That's actually better in our situation, though. And actually, let's just kill this one.
One less obstacle.
Worst case scenario, it does that. Then, Grape Shot Blast, getting rid of one of the block tokens. Retribution, getting them going at Baristan. Indiscriminate, healing Dismiss so he won't die. And Boudica can Adrenaline Rush. Grape Shot again. Killing one. Burning the corpse. Toe to toe, healing, getting her in front, getting rid of a weak. Oof, I don't like that. Grape Shot. Howling End, Death Store. Indiscriminate.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
And Baristan, buddy. Get rid of the worm. Thank you.
Though unpleasant in the extreme.
I got our mastery point, got Embalmic and Report, not bad. The other stuff, can take it or leave it.
The loathing whispers.
And now we're on the home stretch of this abomination. So, well, what I would call the home stretch, the easy part. We'll take it with Boudica, then we'll de-stress this while killing everything with Dismiss. So, Grape Shot. Revelry. That gets their stress down. Plague Grenade blighting them.
Dissection.
Probably should heal a little bit.
Avoidable end.
Can actually Retribution first to get a taunt and attack back. That's one down. Probably gonna turn into a worm if
Finish this quickly.
unlucky there. No bleeding on Dismiss, that's good. Ghastly Gruel paying off. We're gonna double tap. Killing this livestock. Holding the line. Getting him in front. burning those corpses so they don't turn on us. Boudica can adrenaline rush, healing herself. And Butcher goes. Alright. Creep shot.
Lethality writ large.
Boudica heals herself. Actually, Revelry again getting stressed down, but nonetheless. One down. Let's heal Baristan so no one gets too pissed off. Baristan can only bonk. Well, he can technically bolster, but we're not going to get stressed down, so bonk. You know, we're better off than we were. Another mastery point and a greater. Right, let's throw that here so she can heal better. I'm tempted to put this on Boudica. That way she at least can maybe get some regain, and she's the one who can get rid of her bleeding easier. Right, actually kind of tempted to go to the Hoarder too. See if he has anything good for us, considering, you know, we got the Rat Skull, so we might be able to get something broken. Alright, the dog needs to die so Dismas can do his thing. See if I can kill one of them. Retribution. Heal Dismas. Don't understand why...
Wound at least has been tended to.
That only heals for one when he's at death's door. She doesn't have anything bad that would cause that, and is it because of Daredevil? Is Daredevil what's technically causing that? Because otherwise we don't... Oh, it might be that... I think that's it. I don't think I was technically understanding what Rat Skull did.
Straightforward and effective.
Alright, and then... let's just try to end this a bit faster. Alright, that's getting a little close. But that's fine. He's gonna die, so we're gonna grape shot. Or, not grape shot, double tap. Burn the one corpse. Trying to think of how best to go about this. He's blinded, so let's kill this one. He dies.
Can make all the
then Baristan can retribution. And they're probably going to turn watch. Oh. And grape shot.
One less obstacle in our path.
And another mastery point. I'm wondering how many of those I've technically gotten. I've gotten 4 now, I think? 4? Or is it 5?
2 arms, though it brings no satisfaction.
Alright, they've gotten a lot of resistances now. Why do you guys want to leave? You don't have a reason for leaving, so... And there is a dinner cart. She's got that good old regain. And we're just gonna take one out. Rape shot. One down. Burn that corpse.
The enemy weakens.
Dinner cart goes. Oof. Retribution for that attack back.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Alright, let's actually do this again. And then they can start laying into the dinner cart. Oh, wow.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
We'll get the stress down for a bit. Toe to toe to get her in front, get rid of that blind. Really hope that thing doesn't morph. Haven't I told myself I need to shut up sometimes? Alright. Bearston, buddy. Retribution. Adrenaline rush. And you can back row blight them, even though that's probably going to be resisted. That's going to get the attack back, and then this is going to go at him too. Alright.
The slow suffering begins.
Rape shot, killing them both. Since she can't hit what I need her to, Revelry getting stressed down on everyone. Dinner cart goes. Burning the corpses. And Bearston, buddy. Even though you're blinded. It's got 12 health left. And we did a minimum of 13. Ooh, poison ring. Apply on hit if noxious item is equipped. Yeah, that's kind of worthless for now until I get a noxious item, which I don't believe anyone technically has for now. Yeah. However, the Hoarder might. So we'll see what happens.
Let us hope the madman's scrounging has borne fruit.
Although I'm not sure that some of that stuff is going to be great to use in this run because of how much resistance everything is going to have. However, that being said, food barrels are going to be great in this run because increases stacking for food by 4. So I'm definitely going to grab these. Now, is there anything else I want to get? Now, if I was using a different highwayman, that would be amazing. I think I'm almost sad I'm not using a melee highwayman now. Kinda tempted to grab that because if I have my way, Bearston is in rank 2. But at the same time, I don't really want him getting that stress from going into rank 1, which he would almost always do because of Boudica using Howling End. So I think that's kind of a wash there. The Brilliant Brew. Oof. The only person I would use that on, and probably the Corrupting Cleaver, are Para. And like, I don't think those are good for this run. Maybe the Galvanizing Goblet as well, but I just don't think I can justify the cost. I think there's going to be better things in the run if I wait. Alright, well, we got some things. That's what counts, right?
Mind your wheels. They have nothing left to give.
So my 2 thoughts are, technically 3. I can go into the shroud, and there's some pretty good trinkets in there, and a trophy that might not be bad. With some luck, ooh, I really should take out that Clarion collar. I mean, with a crit, that worked out great. So yeah, in the shroud there is one trinket, or one trophy, and a few trinkets that might work great for this group. The shroud actually has a few things that would work for survivability. Tangle. I said the tangle there, right? The tangle has some things that would work for survivability. The brawl would have things that could quite possibly tear the run apart if I could get past the resistances, which was my big worry about this run. Could I actually get blight, burn, bleed onto this stuff? Because as you can see, like right now they have plus 33%, so anything that is like on hit is already partially resisted as is. And if I can somehow reroll the Foetor early enough, it might be worth it. But that's the gamble that I'm not sure I want to go for anymore.
Bravo!
Kill him before he heals more.
Another impediment cleared with impunity.
Really want to get him before he puts another heal on, so let's get him more in front.
Measure out your violence.
Her back in front. Alright, what are we looking at here? Scrape shot him. That'll put him at death's door. Three and 12. Let's blight both of them again. We can get rid of him. So 6 and 10. And then let's get rid of some stress, because I want the altar still alive, to be honest. Ooh. I wanted the altar still alive so it didn't go boom. Getting rid of the corpses so he's in range of everyone. Altar's actually gonna die. Worm's still there. And a revelry to get rid of stress. And Barristan can finish things up from there. Seems like a plan. Seems like a plan. And another mastery point. That's actually fairly good for a stained trinket. 50% blight resistance has its uses. Then we get 55% bleeding resistance if we ever go into the shroud.
The loathing abates.
So yeah, not too happy about that trophy again, but without going into a re-rolling hell, I don't know what I'm going to do, so we're just going to keep going on.
The place is
Alright, quirks. Pillager Fearing, Hypochondriac, and Coward. Lovely. Wait, Boudica got Coward. Turn start in rank 1 back by 3? Oh, hell no. That's one we're gonna have to get rid of. Alright. So we got 5 mastery points. that's going to be huge. Definitely going to get toe-to-toe, but I'm not sure about the others. Wainwright, we got one food item. I'm not touching bumper crop with the 5-foot pole. I'm not sure if that means I'm not going to find the collector until I put a different trophy on or not. For the route, oof. So like I was saying, this would be one of the times I was thinking I would actually go back into the sluice, because if I went into the sluice, it re-rolls the areas. The sprawl technically has some of the best trinkets for and a very good trophy here, but I'm not sure on this torch that those are necessarily good ones to have, simply in the matter of the resistances. I'm not sure how much those resistances are going to come into play. They're going to have higher resistances, so the on hit stuff isn't going to be as effective, and every time they resist they're going to get a positive token. And then the trophy I would want from there is the on crit deal burning damage, which once again turns into the, well, they can resist to that a lot easier, and if they resist to that, they get the positive token. The one in the shroud isn't as big of a deal, but I think there's a different thing from the shroud. I can't remember it off the top of my head, I'd have to look it up, but there's a bleeding one there too. I think I just do more bleeding damage instead. There's other trinkets there that I would really like, and then if I re-rolled the sluice, I would have a chance at the plus 25 items that I want for the Foetor. Funny that there's not a blight one though, because there's a burning trophy, there's a bleeding trophy, but I don't think there's actually a blight trophy, is there? Because the ones in the tangles are you do more damage to corpses, and I don't remember the other one. So what I think I'm going to do is re-roll the areas in the sluice on the next one, and if I don't get a Foetor again, I'm going to see what's available and just take it from there. But if I don't get a Foetor in the next area, we'll just see what kind of trophy I can get and roll with it, but I'm not going to be using the bumper crop. I'll just take what I can get and take what other trinkets and such I can get. Yeah, we'll just roll with things for this, I guess, is what the deal is going to be. While not the best start, it was an interesting start. So I think that I have a good feel for it. I think that we have some good stuff to make this work. So we'll just have to see where this goes. The other thing I'm kind of interested in that I'm not sure I've ever gotten far enough in one of these runs ever since he came out is, can the Chirurgeon actually pop up in multiple, like, so we found him in the first area, so now can he be in the second and third area? I don't know. I'll have to find out. So that'll be it for this time. Next time, unfortunately, again, I know I said I was probably not going to be going into the sluice, but like the one condition that I said might be the thing for me doing it is right there. So yeah. Otherwise I probably would have gone into the shroud there, but I'm gonna take the gamble, and if it doesn't work out, we'll just see what happens. But unfortunately I didn't get the trophy I wanted, so it is what it is, and we'll pick up from there next time. So as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.